So after Shreveport, we ended up going to Lake Charles, and I went to a Golden Nugget property. In hindsight, I probably should have went to LaBerge, which is right next to it, as my very first casino back-off was at a Golden Nugget property, and I had CTR'd, so they already had all of my information. So once I scanned my ID in order to get onto the casino floor, I should have already had an idea that my time was very limited. I was only there for about 7 minutes. The count had jumped up a little bit. I had placed out my bets, and then I noticed that I was starting to get a little bit of attention, and then a gentleman had came up to me to ask me a couple questions.
How you doing, my man?
Yep.
You have got your ID on you?
No, I have a passport. They just scanned it for me.
Yeah, I see you got your passport then.
See my, if I could ask why? They just checked it.
I need to tell you again, you look under 35, so.
Sure. Just let me finish this hand real quick.
No?
No, I can finish my hand. The cards are dealt, wagers out. I can finish the hand, sir.
Stop. You have no more action. You can't play blackjack anymore.
That's fine, but I can. Yeah, after this hand. Thank you. So I was completely willing to give the guy my passport after I completed the hands, but he continued to press me anyway. The guy that I'm zooming in on right now is going to be important for the part 2 of this video and the later details of the specific one. But anyhow, when he had asked me for my passport, I had a feeling that they were just harassing me anyway, as typically when someone just comes out of nowhere, it's for the back off. If the dealer wants to double check or someone in the pit wants to double check, at that point it's typically just an age confirmation. But at this point I knew that it was them just trying to circulate my information. So the thing is that after I win the hand, I go ahead and color up, and you heard him say that I will be leaving the establishment. So according to Louisiana law, that is quite illegal, and I know that they have my information, and then they go ahead and confirm my suspicions. So at this point, they're just confirming my suspicions that they already knew who I was. They were just harassing me for my ID anyway. On the way out, you heard him say thanks and then my name. It was the same guy that I zoomed in on earlier. He was just being a smart ass on my way out. So I ended up coming back to cash the chips out, but I left my ID and my phone inside of the car, so I didn't tape the initial interaction, but he was even more abrasive and more of a jerk. So when I'd come back with my phone, I grilled him on the way to the cage. They escorted me like I was a criminal, and they basically got more into depth about my illegal trespass.